We are going to continue to practice calculating area and changing the units of measure of area, as well as practice scientific notation. Now in this first problem we've got a cleared area in a cornfield, and the area is circular in shape and 700 metres in radius. We can determine the area by using the formula for area of a circle. So area of a circle is pi r squared. Write down the formula first and then substitute in the values, and in this case we've just got the 700 squared, and popping that into the calculator. Make sure you use the actual value of pi in your calculator, and you've got an answer with 7 digits, 1,539,380 metres squared. Now unless you're told otherwise, when you've got such a very long number with so many digits in and you're asked to change to scientific notation, then round it off to 3 significant figures. So we'll go 1.54, that's the first 3 digits, that's what's significant, multiplied by 10, changing it to scientific notation. So the decimal point goes from there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places. So 10 to the power 6 metres squared. Now to change that 1.54 by 10 to the power 6 metres squared to kilometres squared, if you go back and have a look at your table, to change metres squared to kilometres squared was divide by 10 to the power 6. Now those two would cancel out, so you're left with 1.54 kilometres squared. It was quite an easy one. Now what is the area in hectares? Remember, we calculated the area as 1.54 by 10 to the power 6 metres squared. But we know that 1 hectare is 10,000 metres squared, or 10 to the power 4 metres squared. So divide by 10 to the power 4. Now using our second index law to bring up 10 to the power 4 from the denominator to the numerator, and to do that it will change sign. So we have 10 to the power 6 minus 4, 1.54 by 10 to the power 2. So, and remember that's hectares, which can be abbreviated with just HA, writing it as a conventional number, 154 hectares. Now we've looked at area and we've determined how to calculate it. Now we're going to look at volume, and we're going to start off by looking at a box shape, and we're going to look at the rectangular face, which we can call its base, and we can call this long dimension the depth of the figure. So we can define the volume as the length times the breadth times the depth. So if this is D, let's get some colour going here. If this is D, this is L, this is B, volume is the area of the base times the depth area of the base times the depth, which is length times breadth times depth. Now that's is true for any straight-sided figure. So even if we have a prism which has a triangular base and a depth, then its volume is the area of the base, which is the area of the triangle, base times height over 2. Then if we want to find the volume, we need to multiply by the depth. So our little practice here is a prism which has a base, triangular shape, with a base of the triangle being 14 centimetres, the height of the triangle 16 centimetres, the depth of the prism is 30 centimetres. So to find the volume, in this case it'll be 14 times 16, which is the height, divided by 2. So all of that is the area of the base, multiplied by the 30, which is the depth, and the answer is 3360. Now the unit of measure is no longer the centimetre squared, but the centimetre cubed, because we're multiplying 3 dimensions. If you want to change that to scientific notation, 3.36 multiplied by 10 to the power, moving the decimal point 1, 2, 3 places, so 10 to the power 3 centimetres cubed. Now we have a cylindrical shape which has a base, which is a circle, but straight sides. And we think of these sides as, or the length of the side as, the height of the cylinder. Now in this case we have the diameter of the circular shape, so remember the radius is equal to half of the diameter, and the formula that we use to find the volume of this shape is pi r squared, that is the area of the base times the height. So we're asked to calculate our volume in centimetres cubed and in litres. Now what's a litre? Well, if you think about a litre of milk, if you buy a litre of milk, it's in a almost square shape, but if you did put it into a square shape, it would be 10 centimetres by 10 centimetres by 10 centimetres, which is 1,000 centimetres cubed. So 1 litre is equal to 1,000 centimetres cubed. Let's just remember that. Now we'll go ahead and find the volume of this shape. Volume is pi r squared h. Now substituting into the formula, pi times 7.5 all squared times 200. Why have I made that 200? Because I was given the height as 2 metres. Okay, but I'm finding the volume in centimetres cubed, so I need to change metres to centimetres, because I can only multiply centimetres by centimetres, not by metres. So now I'm going to put that into the calculator, and I'll have 35,343 centimetres cubed. Okay, now remember we know that 1,000 centimetres cubed is equal to 1 litre. So if we want to change this to litres, it'll be 35343 all over 1,000. So that means moving the decimal point back 1, 2, 3 places. So it'll become 35.343. Now round that off to 3 significant figures, and we'll have 35.3 litres.